Hi everybody and welcome to another By Pen and Paper stream. This is gonna be a quick, short, and I think very to the point video because I'm doing it kind of last minute, like literally last day, maybe last few hours of my chance to actually nominate some games for, various the Steam Awards, as you can see right there. But let's just get into it and get down the list. This time I decided to actually go through already picking my nominees and not spending 3 hours trying to figure out what I want to nominate or not. This year was kind of weird with gaming. I'm gonna nominate the games that I either played, enjoyed, or figured out in which category it should fit. It's kind of all over the place, but I'm kind of focusing on the games that I played, or I think maybe there's like one or two that I'm just putting there because I just want to fill out the category. But most of them, I had some contact, so it's not gonna be like God of Wars or Elden Rings and stuff like that because I barely played any of those. But the ones I finished or played through, I'm gonna put in here because that's what I enjoyed this year. And this is just my nominees. This is me in a sea of people. Who knows what's gonna be with the actual awards. But let's get into it. So, the Steam Awards. Nominate now. Vote during the winter sale, of course. Oh, hi Alice. Good to you drop by. This is gonna be a really short one. In any case, it is time again to convene the Steam Awards Selection Committee, whose sole task is to nominate the best and brightest of the year. The esteemed committee is composed of those most qualified to judge. You! You must determine who elevated the medium of the game by metrics as unique as the field of contenders. To that end, we present a few categories by which measure greatness. The choice is yours. Now go forth and nominate. To be fair, I am... No, Alice says, hi, don't worry, I got 8 hours sleeps after the stream. Okay, I'm glad you did. But the point is, this is one of the better game awards because it's by people. I know you can bot these. That's, nothing weird there, but at least when you nominate, and the games that are nominated are kind of nominated by gamers, so we will see. Of course, again, there is botting, there could be botting, maybe not, but this is even closer than the Game Awards to me, because, it's us voting on everything. And Alice will be streaming again, same time, today. Nice, cool. So, let's start with the top one. I mean, I should have went from the bottom, but whatever. I'm shortcoming this. Let's do this. Game of the year. Maybe it was its immersive gameplay, or its gripping story, its well-crafted characters, immaculate design, or addictive multiplayer. Whatever the reason, the winner of this year's Game Awards is an instant classic. Without a second of a doubt, this is the first thing I just clicked. It is Citizen Sleeper for me. Like, the gripping story, the well-crafted characters, design and other stuff is good. It's simple, it's playable, it's nice. But simply the story and the choices you can make and the ways you can go through them, like instant game of the year. Like, I'm not even joking about this. The fact is, I would have put it in a few other places, but I can't. I can only nominate one game for one award, which is gonna be very interesting, because if people nominate, I don't know, let's say Elden Ring for Game of the Year, they can't nominate it for best voice or best level design or whatever. There are gonna be other people who may be nominated in that instead of Game of the Year, but who knows? We will see how this develops. Well. It doesn't see. Oh yeah, winners announced January 3rd. Yeah, winners of nominees, and then I think we get to vote for our games of the years and all that. But yeah, Citizen Sleeper hands down. Most definitely that was my game of the year. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I played all the extra content. You can see all the episodes on my on my YouTube channel by Pen and Paper. But this is hands down, no contest for me. VR Game of the Year award. VR Game of the Year isn't merely masquerading as regular reality. The game improves on reality, taking advantage of medium of VR and pushing boundaries of virtual realm. here I don't play VR games, sadly. I don't have a VR set, so I can't really go through them, especially the ones that are on Steam, which might be limited to, you know, not every VR set. So I just put Among Us VR because I would find it really ridiculous and insane. Like that played in VR would probably be a very, very fucking funny and terrifying. So, you know, just as a multiplayer gag, I put it there. Labor of Love Award. The game has been out for a while. The team is well past the debut of their creative baby. But being a good parents as they are, these dads continue to nurture support their creation. This game to this day is still going on after all these years. Thank God I can't nominate, what was it? Oh, brain. Srey, how is it you are alive at this hour? It's noon, dude. It's noon. I am alive. God damn it. No way. No Man's Land. Jesus. Was it? Brain just farted out my head. Anyway, the space thing. But I put Edge of Eternity because they did follow the development a little bit. They really were dealing a lot with the game. And it is finally out with the New Game Plus. It's kind of weird. Steam doesn't allow you to nominate anything that's like past certain date, so you can't really nominate some of the older shit or like recurring things. So you need to nominate what's came out this year. So I kind of cheated with the next award, which is Better with Friends award. There are some games out there that just aren't the same when you play by yourself. Maybe you need to have a friend to watch your back. Maybe you need to have a friend that you can stab in the back. Either way, the fun is waiting for those who gather friends together to play this game. Raft. Most definitely. Like, there are other kind of survivor games that came out recently or are gonna be coming out and stuff like that. But I cheated with this. I played Raft for a while now. I love it. I enjoy it with friends. And I just want to play more of it. Especially finish up the whole story thing. And so yeah, shouldn't you be don't mention that to anybody. Anyway, the outstanding visual style. Visual style doesn't aspire to real-world graphic fidelity, though a noble goal in itself. It describes an instinctive look and feel that suffuses an entire game. Return to Monkey Island. It's simple. It is still the good old Monkey Island. It's still comedic. It's still cute to look at. But it has its unique stuff. Maybe there are better games that would fit this. Probably, like there is that Space Organ Trader, which is stupidly weird. There are some out there games. I mean, some would say I would put Citizen Sleeper here, but never mind. So, Monkey Island, why not? Well, another cheat, kind of, for myself. Most Innovative Gameplay Award. The designers of this game are at the forefront lines of creative experimentation, bringing a fresh perspective and brain-breaking surprises. This game delighted, inspired, and entertained with newness never played before. Hard Space Shipbreaker, also a game that came out kind of earlier. It was an early access, but came out fully this year. So it is an interesting way of one of those dad games where you are, either power washing or doing something weird, but this is kind of even more because it's space, it's disassembling ships, you need to watch out for different things. It is innovative kind of gameplay and it's very specific. Next game, Best Game You Suck At Award. This is the game that rewards persistence, and it's not the fate of heart, it is toughest game you ever loved. Another kind of a cheat. Rogue Legacy 2 is an amazing looking game, and I would definitely play it a lot if I had it. But the issue is I would also probably suck, because roguelites, especially these kinds, would probably break my balls a lot. Like, there are some other ones that I enjoy and that I like Children of Morta, Hades, and stuff like that. But as one game that kind of came out this year, this would probably be it. There are some other Souls-likes I could maybe put in here, like Thymesia or some other ones, but it's not that, I would come back to Thymesia a lot. This is like good enough, it has good enough progression that I would be coming back to it and playing it, just play around and die, okay, continue on, get some stuff, get loot, like Hades. It's not that much of a pain when you get killed. Next one. Best Soundtrack Award. This unsung hero deserves to be recognized for its outstanding musical score and the OST with the most. I mean, Battle Hellsinger. Kind of easy. Just a rhythm shooting demon slaying game with so much metal. It's, incredible. So, kind of easy win or easy nominate for me. Okay, Outstanding Story-Rich Game Award. Some days only a narrative-heavy game will hit the spot, and this one packs them all up. It is as gripping as any soap opera and as well-tuned as prestige TV screenplay. Bravissimo for making us feel things. This is a bit of a weird one, I guess. I would put Citizen Sleeper here again, but as one of the games that gripped me quickly and got me into the game and got me playing through it for like 2 straight days. Signalis, I will put Signalis here. Like there are some other ones. Maybe I would put some either Destiny, the Witch Queen, or I would put the Solasta game. But those are like Destiny. You can't really pick it because it kind of came out and that's just an expansion, and I can't put it in here. As I said, there are limitations, and some other games are kind of can't. But Signalis kind of has you thinking about stuff. About a lot of things if you play through it. The episodes are currently, being released. You can watch them on my channel and see what I think about it and how I play through it. These last two are kind of like here and there. Sit backs and relax aboard. This game is the antidote to a busy day. It's smooth, it's relaxing, it lets your worries melt away. This game is your moment of zen. I didn't really have that many moments of zen games this year, more or less. So something as weird as this can kind of fit. Destroy All Humans too. Basically, you're playing an alien shooting at people, destroying everything. So you can kind of get zen in that. You're angry. You came like agitated from work or something. You need to just smash a few things. Go watch wacky comedy and blast through some humans and whatever in this game. It's kind of like zen. It's GTA styles of you just go out about town and do shit and blast things, but this is like actually progressing you through the story. It's not messing about. The last one, Best Game on the Go Award. This game was so good you wanted to take it everywhere, so you did, and luckily everything that made it endlessly playable at your desk got even better on the go. With Steam Deck or any other, this is kind of also like only Steam games, so they are including the Steam Deck in this. You can play a lot of games there, pretty much all. Some still need to be like a little bit adjusted, ported a little bit for Steam Deck. I think you can play even Elden Ring on that, so you can, I can put Elden Ring here and be like, oh yeah, that's the best on the game go. But I would consider games on the go games you can pause or quit or just stop in any moment and pick them right back up. Like if I would play Elden Ring on the go, I would need to, okay, where was I? What am I doing? I can't even pause in that game. You get steamrolled by random shit or something unless you are in a safe zone. So I can't really consider something like that an on-the-go game, and many other RPG games and many other like shooters and stuff like that. Like I can't just play Doom, pause it, and then play again for 5 minutes, then pause it, play again. So I would consider something more arcadey in this kind of category. That's why I put Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. It's an amazing throwback to the old Turtles. It's an amazing, back to the arcades, to those kinds of gameplay, and many other beat 'em ups I could put here. This is kind of like per personal preference. There is the Midnight Train Express, which is also cool, all of the levels are pretty short. You can blast through them pretty quickly and still feel powerful and engaged and all that. But Turtles, it's like an arcade. You pick it up, play it a little bit, drop it, and stuff like that. So, not to this or anything. Some people would like to play for longer, like if you're on a train or a longer trip. But still, even with the deck and many other portables, like I have Nintendo Switch, it's not like you're gonna play for the next 12 hours. You're gonna play for maybe like 3 hours, 4, depending on what kind of a game it is. And if you put a game like this, which is more on an arcade style game, you might get a few more hours out of it than if you try to play Elden Ring or some other AAA title like God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn or whatever. So that's kind of a thing best played for on the go, like the smaller games, the ones you can pause, get out, get in, get back in, stuff like that. And I mean, Zelda Breath of the Wild kind of made that also, and Switch made that also kind of very much amazing. You can just pause the game at any moment and continue it. But again, arcades are a little bit more of this. I don't know why it took me too much to talk about this, but yeah. Anyway, this is still kind of a longer video. Why am I talking for so long? But we will be back on January 3rd, where I think they're gonna be releasing the nominees or like votes, actual, us for voting, where I will be voting for whatever people chose and whatever game placed in which category. Like, I don't think Citizen Sleeper is gonna end up in the Game of the Year. This is just like my preference. I wish if it ends up in at least the Outstanding Story-Rich Game Award, I would definitely vote for it. But we will see. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around for this kind of like a short and quick episode, because I need to run to my shift right now. I need to go eat lunch and get working. But until next time, do like, subscribe, comment, dance. There is Patreon for support. Check out the Twitch and YouTube channels by the same name, by pen and paper. And until next time, as always, it's the stories that we play. See ya.